Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Kerbal's Histogram. Last we left off, we were about to burn and put this satellite into a Kerbal orbit. Then eventually into the green orbit, where a satellite already exists, but since that satellite is obsolete apparently, it didn't count. So we're gonna try this again. We've already got the nodes set. Not much of a burn. I'll probably take it slow once we get into position. And then, yeah, as you can see, it's just increasing it by like 20,000. 20 kilometers higher. So, yeah. We've done this before. Nothing too exciting, I guess. But we'll see if I can manage. I'm more curious to see how much fuel this will take up. We might use up this entire tank of fuel. And we might ditch it once we get in orbit, but once we get in orbit, we have all of this to play with. So yeah, that's great. So yeah, I'll just time accelerate for now, I guess. I'm trying to, like, waste time till we get in position, and I keep forgetting that we can just time accelerate. It's really easy. You should do it more often. But we don't want to miss anything. Ah, look at that, sun! Totally recharging. Oh, not by much, though. Not really fast, is it? I guess we only have the one. And the rest of them are, you see 0.15 on sun exposure. This should be 1. Pretty much 1. Pretty close. Yep, okay. How close are we now? 30 seconds? Let's just, we'll wait a little longer. We'll wait till T-minus 10. And we'll burn slightly. Just to get this taken care of. So... it's 10. There we go. So burn slightly like this. Won't take us very long. That's pretty good. Let's see what it is. So there we are at periapsis at 82. Yep, that's pretty close. All right, now we need to start figuring out how we're gonna get to this orbit. The only way I could see of doing it is you just have to line it up to where the descending nodes and the ascending nodes are touching at the tip. You just gotta touch the tip. Gotta touch the tip. Come on, touch the tip. Touch the tip. I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get. So let's do a node there. No, that's not it. Nope, nope. I'm targeting Lathe. That's not what I want to do. Come on, game. Do what I want you to do. Do it from this side. So that's there. We might be able to actually, from here, line it up. It's about right there. Out of maneuver right there. And we'll go out. Go out to there. We could also play around with it a little bit, just kind of get it set, like right there. That's about right. That's really close. See if we can do a little bit better though. By moving this just slightly like that. That should be better. That is better. I might be able to do better. How's that? How's that look? That looks pretty close. Hold on. We're actually going to, That doesn't look close, actually. There we go. Come on, just beat. Come on, game. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm messing around. I'm doing this wrong. I need to focus on actually first ascending this, getting this straight. Oh, man. We're getting, I think, an encounter with the moon. That's not good. This doesn't look straight. No! What's going on here? So, let's see. What I'm trying to do is match it up so you could only see, like, basically the green orbit is flat, essentially. And straighten it out, but it looks like I'm not getting it perfectly straight, which is why it's having discrepancy. Let's just shrink this down, because we need to remain in orbit, right? That looks pretty good. It's not perfect. Let's just, I think if we just do that a little bit more, like that. This is really difficult to get, like, perfect enough to... I think that's good. Let's just move it out a little bit to... right about there. That looks pretty good. And from there, we can get this orbit. I think. This is a pretty circular orbit, I believe. Yeah, it's only off... there's, like, a difference of 5% between the apoapse and periapse. That's pretty close. So, I think I'm correct on saying 5%. Looks like it's 200,000 out of 200 kilometers out of almost 12,000. Yeah, so I think that's good. 4%, 5% difference. Yeah. So there we go. We'll get to there, then we'll make a circular orbit. So let's do that. Let's get in position. This rocket's actually surprisingly maneuverable in space without having any RCS. Eventually, I will put RCS just to make things a little bit more real, make things a little bit more interesting when turning. Also faster. It's slightly faster with RCS. So yeah, we'll just time accelerate. We've got 23 minutes. So that's a long time. Estimated burn 32 seconds. I think we have that pretty much covered. Like you can see, we need another kilometer of meters per second. So that's how much delta V we need. When I was talking about delta V at like the beginning episodes, I was talking about this number. We need to burn this much in order to be traveling the distance we need to in order to get to a certain orbit or a certain trajectory. So we're almost there. We're coming around Kerbal again. So we've almost done one complete orbit around Kerbal. Actually, at this point we have, because we started there. We just need to wait a little bit longer. We'll do it. T minus 16 will be the burn. I just want to get this perfectly timed. I don't want to miss my opportunity. I'm mostly concerned about getting in a position where we get an encounter with the moon. That would be the biggest problem. So we need to get back in position. And we need to burn really soon. Now. So as you can see, we're traveling. We're getting there. I think we've burned half our fuel. We'll probably use this. We might use up all this fuel just getting into this orbit. Or getting out there into the orbit. But as we've shown, once you get out there, it doesn't take much fuel to get into that circularize your orbit, essentially. Okay. Oh, we might have messed up. No, it's fine. That looks good, actually. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, that's really good. So we're gonna take this ab maneuver, just burn it, circularize it. It's a little too much. It's a little off, as you can see. If we move it like this, I think. Let's try this. And then do this. Wait. We can do this. Perfect. At least that's what I'm going to call it. That's about as perfect as you can get with a maneuver. Now, it says estimated burn 7 seconds. We might actually have that, actually. That might be fine. The node's like 7 hours away, but we might actually have that. I don't like this positioning, though, because we're going to be facing away from the sun. Are we still... How are we doing on that? Electric charge? Looks like it'll be fine still. Even if we rest here, it's a little out of the way, but those solar panels are enough to charge it. Let's just turn it a little bit like that, so both those panels are getting some, and just angle it a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's time accelerate over there. Like I said, it's gonna take like 7 hours to time accelerate, so we'll just say bye-bye, Kerbin. I won't miss you. But I will secretly miss you because you're awesome and stuff. Okay, I think we can go up to 5. Yep, there we go. So there it goes. We're getting up there. Yep, there we go. There's the moon. So we're just gonna wait till that gets to like an hour, and then we'll slow down. This takes a long time to get out there. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's slow down. Oh, man. Let's see how close we are, actually, to the... See, we're already really close. It's just we're going so fast when we reach here, but then we slow the heck of a way down. And once we're here, you can see how slow we're traveling relative to Kerbin. So we just gotta wait for that number to go down to, we want to burn it like T-4 seconds, I think. That'll be fine. So we got plenty of time. We just did burn all this time. We've been out in space for almost a day and a half for Kerbin time. So that's 8 hours. So yeah, this mission's been going on for a while now. Oh man, I can't wait to get this money! I'm hoping that once we do this, we could actually get like a mission to land on the moon. Because what I'm waiting for is a mission that tells us to go land on the moon. Because that's what I want to do. Or Minmus even, or just go to Minmus. I would love those missions. There is the mission to go to Duda and land on there and have science, and I'm like, we're not ready for that yet. We still have plenty of science to get around Kerbin before we start traveling to the other planets. So... Oh wow, the music just got really loud all of a sudden. It should be turned down for you guys, though. It shouldn't be nearly as loud. I have noticed in some of the previous episodes that the music was rather loud, and I did turn it down for the recording, because you can turn the game sound down for the recording, but it was not. It wasn't enough, so I've turned it down to like. You guys should only be hearing about the game sound as a fifth lower than like or like 20% setting. So we're almost there. So yeah, you should be hearing the sound 20% less than I am. Or no, that's wrong. 80% less than I am. That's right. Percentages are hard. Math's hard. It's not really. It's just I'm bad, and I keep making mistakes. So we're almost ready to burn. 5, 4, go. We're going to turn this engine off really fast and just kind of like that. Then burn slightly, burn slightly, burn slightly. That's good. How's that orbit? It's not perfect. And why aren't we getting the mission? We have to wait 10 seconds, right? We got it! We got it! Yes! Look at all that money! That's like half the money we spent upgrading the assembly bay, so we can do this mission. Awesome! Okay. So we have 2 satellites in the same orbit. They should never touch each other. But what would be interesting to see, because their orbits are so close to the moon's orbit, that at some point the moon's going to cross over at one of the times that these satellites are crossing over. We might actually watch that, because I'd be curious just to see like what we could do with it, and like we might even be able to get a satellite in orbit with the moon. That would be cool. So yeah, there we go. Let's see if there's any science we can get. I doubt it, because we only have one. We only have the log temperature. But that's the only science there is to get out here, I think. As you can see, we don't really need it. So there's no science to be grabbed, but we do have it as an option. So this is out here. This is great. We'll just head back to the spaceport, Space Center. That's what it's called. I was having issues trying to remember what it was called in the last episode. I was kept on calling it KSP because that is what it kind of is. But the Space Center, that's what it is. So what do we want to do now? We want to see if there's any missions. Hey, look at this! I think this has to be we need to build we need to build another satellite to get to the moon. We know we can get to the moon with the satellite we have now, plus we still have that other fuel tank to position ourselves into a specific orbit around the moon. So I think we can do this mission just fine with the same setup. This is another one to position a specific orbit around the moon. So we'll have 2 satellite missions. What I'll probably do... Look at the money we can make from these things. What I'll probably do is do one of these missions, and then do another one off screen. I'm a little upset though, because we still don't have a mission to land on the moon. There's a lot of stuff I need to do off camera. I have all this stuff that I need to do. Let's see. We might not get a mission to land on the moon, actually. It would be worthwhile to land on the moon just for science, though. But while these missions exist, I think it's still worthwhile to, yeah, we'll take that one. It's still worthwhile to, let's see if we can upgrade. No, that's a lot. I'm just gonna check for upgrades really fast. Max active strategies. We don't even have any strategies. Yeah, so that's no good. That'd be good, but we don't really need it. That's another one we don't really need. That's really expensive. That's really expensive, and we don't really need it. But that will probably be the next thing we upgrade, actually. Will be the landing pad, or launch pad. There we go. Oh, man, I just don't want to launch another satellite into space right now. I need more missions! Give me more stuff to do! Alright, we will be sending another satellite. Let's just do it. Let's get it done. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to go send that thing, launch it. I'm going to actually, I wish we could use one of the satellites that are already in orbit, because we already have satellites that are really close to the moon. But gosh dang. I'm sure you guys don't want to watch this again. I'm going to cut away. I'm just going to get to the position where we are heading to the moon. And we're about to set up the orbit. That's what I'm going to do. So I will see you soon. Alright, I am back. As you can see, I've got a trajectory towards the moon. I don't know what kind of orbit it wants me to go onto the moon. And as you can see, we still have some fuel in this tank right here. So this will probably be used to slow down an orbit for the moon. And then we might have to ditch it then. Then use that fuel tank to get into the the correct orbit. So I'm just trying to time accelerate to this position right here. You can see us leaving Kerbal. I kind of like looking at Kerbal as we leave it, though. Bye bye, Kerbal. Bye. All right, slow down. Get back in this orbit, this view. Oh! Here it comes! Here it comes! Get there. All right, let's look at it. Where's the moon? There's the moon! We should see it start turning anytime now. Or are we going too slow? Oh, there it goes. All right, look at that. We're in the moon's gravitational field. All right, so you can see the kind of orbit it wants us to be in. We're gonna kind of ignore that for right now. And we're gonna add a maneuver node. Although it's kind of, we might have to leave you in suspense. All right, let's see how close this needs to be at 43. All right, so we're gonna try to get that as close to 43 as possible. It's 45. That's 43. Oh, no, that's too much. There we go, that's good. All right, so we have the maneuver set up, but we will try to get an orbit around the moon, and then hopefully that specific orbit in the next episode. So if you enjoyed the episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.